Welcome back.
Welcome back, y'all. Welcome back, squad.
It's a vibe with H2.
It's a vibe with H2, y'all.
And
Welcome
we're
back.
chilling. We're outside today.
Come on, Relekane today. As y'all can see.
Poolside chilling. Vibes.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the vibe today.
That's the vibe today.
Right?
Oh, it's nice here.
It's very nice.
It's very nice. You're almost popping.
Right?
Mm.
Hop into Relekane Guesthouse. It's really dope. And, hey, if you're new, like, subscribe, and share with your friends.
please.
Because this squad is open to, new members.
It's a safe space. Come
it's
through.
Really a safe space. Come through.
Come in.
Come vibe with us. And
Come
to our
vibe.
returning squad, what's up, squad?
Hey, y'all.
Like,
How y'all doing?
how y'all
How's
doing?
the squad feeling?
how's the squad looking? How y'all feeling? Huh? I hope y'all look good. And we really appreciate you guys.
So
We
much.
appreciate the numbers growing. Really appreciate you watching our videos. We would really love for you to engage with us more.
Please, yeah.
So yeah, if you are still here, type in vibe with H2.
Vibe with H2.
Vibe with H2.
Tell us what you think. Give
Yeah.
me comments. Feel free.
Yeah, let's vibe. Let's interact.
Vibe for real.
Weekend. How was the weekend?
We had a good weekend.
We had a good
Wasn't too
weekend.
hectic.
It wasn't.
We're at the casino, at Windmill Casino.
Mhm.
And was just doing our thing.
Yeah, it was so nice.
Yeah, it was a vibe. It was actually a very nice performance.
They really enjoyed. We went. This was our second time there,
Yeah.
and the first time was a little overwhelming with the slot machines and everything. But the second time, it felt so much better. The people even
Yeah, listen,
enjoying
we had a
themselves.
good
It was
time. It was a
nice.
nice,
It
it was a
was
nice
really-
vibe. The space was nice.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
such a nice vibe. Windmill
Yeah.
Casino. It's pretty dope.
That was pretty dope.
Yeah.
So,
Mhm.
remember that idea we had?
Yeah.
Remember? We spoke about an idea
Mhm.
last week
Mhm.
about episode 10.
Mhm.
It's a thing now. It's official.
It's
okay.
official.
Episode
Season
10,
finale.
Season finale. It's official. It's a
Yeah.
thing. It's going to be a thing.
Mhm.
It's going to be at Cubana. Guys,
Yes. Come vibe with us.
come vibe. It's going to be nice. We're going to
Yeah.
interact and
Mhm.
engage and just vibe, listen to music. We're going to sing and just have a good time. So the 10th is officially a thing.
10th
We'll
episode,
share,
yeah.
We'll share all the information you need for the
Yes.
10th. But
Yes, but get yourself your early bird tickets because we have early
Yeah.
bird tickets and there's also prizes to be won.
yeah, it's going to have giveaways.
So if you're watching the episodes, just remember
Yeah.
little things because
Yeah,
we're going to
remember
be
little
doing a lot of giveaways on the day.
Yes.
And we really just want to meet you guys.
We're so
we want to
excited.
know
Yeah,
who's
come
watching
through.
us and who's vibing with us. So please come. Let's
Let's
hang
vibe.
out. It's let's be a proper squad. You know what
For
I mean?
real.
So yeah, let's do that.
Let's do that. Let's do that. But we'll keep reminding them.
Yeah, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
We'll remind you. All right. We didn't forget anything else, right?
No, we didn't.
Because we had a pretty chill weekend.
We really did.
It was low-key like a bestie weekend. We have
Weekend
weekends
vibes.
together.
Yeah, so.
And it was one of those.
One
It was
of
very refreshing and very nice.
Mhm.
So bestie days are like a thing now. The balance. Anyway. What's it
Anyways.
giving, honey?
Oh, what's it giving? As you can see, it's giving poolside chilling. It's giving titties are out to play.
Hey.
It's giving. We're chilled, man. We're chilled. We're here to have a good time and look cute. What's it giving, girl?
Girl, it's giving rich auntie.
Yeah,
It's
rich auntie
giving,
vibes.
Mama Nikele.
Mama Nikele.
Yeah, it's giving rich Mama Ni.
Rich Mama Nikele vibes.
Yes, that's what I'm serving today.
Yeah, listen, we're getting it.
We're getting it, and that is what the outfit
Of
of
the
the
day.
day.
Yeah, man. So,
I'm a little nervous today.
dun, 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 dun.
Dun, 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 dun.
Today's topic.
Do, do, do,
Today's
do, do,
topic
do.
now. I'm gonna tread lightly. What's today's topic? We will give you clues.
We're talking about red
We're talking about red flags.
today.
Let's talk about red flags, guys. Red flags.
Y'all have seen us. You know what this is about.
Y'all know what this
Y'all
is
know
about.
what this is about. We're getting into today.
We have some of this red wine for this red flag episode.
Keeping it red.
Keeping it red, honey.
All right. So today we're not defining what a red flag is.
And we're not gonna get deep into.
Yeah, we want you to comment. Like in the comment section, tell us what a red flag is to you.
To you, yeah. Yeah.
Tell us what a red flag is to you.
How do you spot these?
Yeah, red flags.
And when is enough? Enough, you know. How many red flags?
How red do you want it to be?
Do let
girl?
us know. Let us know. Let us know.
So,
Yeah.
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 So today, since we're not going to talk too much. Since
This is
we're
a
doing
nervous smile.
red flags, we decided to make it a game.
Yeah, let's
Get into it.
Yeah, let's play that game.
Let's play that game. Red flags, red flags, red flags. Yeah, it's a game. We turned it into a game.
So,
The Xbox.
yeah, y'all saw us. We're playing Xbox. So we're gonna continue
Yeah.
playing Xbox
Yeah.
today.
Let's continue. Shall we explain how?
Xbox works.
Yeah.
Maybe let me just.
Move maybe. Okay. Let her move the materials.
I don't know if y'all see this, but here's my Xbox.
Here's the Xbox, guys.
Filled with red flags.
So about to get interesting up in here.
It's about to get interesting.
Mm-hmm.
So here's this game, right? I'm so nervous. You know,
I'm
when
with you, girl.
Yeah, right. Games are nerve wracking.
And
Xbox.
Xbox is, yeah. Some more is real wine.
Let me take this up too because. Anyway.
Okay.
All right, cool. So, I got an interesting story, right? So this game that I was playing, I picked. Well, it started in the DM. It started in the DM, and the DM said, right, how I wish to meet you one day. And immediately, I'm like, okay, this character is giving me NPC vibes. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was just like, okay, cool. But, like, it looked like a good character. Like,
Yeah.
you know, like,
It always does.
from the looks
Mm.
of things, I was like, this is the character to get on this game with. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Although I was like, okay, cool. NPC energy, it's all right. It's all right. We'll figure it out, right? I'm like, okay, I think I chose a weak opponent here, but we'll see, you know? And I'm like, okay, cool. If you want to meet me, come to my performance. Right? Because it's a lot of gents. It's a lot of y'all gents in my DMs talking about, oh, I want to meet you. And I'm just like, you know what? Like, if you want to meet me, come to my performance because that's where I feel safe. You know what I mean? And that's where my work is, and that's what I'd be most of the time.
Yeah.
So it's like a test. Like, are you really willing to come see me in my element or what? And so I put the boy to the test. This was like, I think Monday-ish. The gig was what, Saturday-ish? And Saturday comes through, day of, we're chilling in the artist lounge, you know, it's all good, sipping on our ginger tea and our honey tea. And I spot the boy, right? Because I went through the profile and everything. And I'm
Dun, dun.
I spot the boy and I'm like, oh, my word.
The boy.
He came through. He came through. And he looked so good. Like,
He was cute.
oh my gosh. He was cute. He looked so good. And I was like, okay, cool. Level 1. This is level one part of the game. You know what I'm like, okay, cool. I think I'm comfortable with this setup. Cool. I perform. And after my performance, you know, my girl over here, she had me. She called him to the side, like, yo, come through. And the boy comes through. And he's looking so good. He smelled so good. He was nice, right? And immediately, he went from NPC to first person shooter type of energy. Like, it switched up fast. Like, this character just went. I'm like, is this still level 1 or what? Like, the game got really intense. I'm like, okay, cool. He goes in guns blazing. Like, boy was not chilling.
Mm-hmm.
Guns blazing, and he's like, yo, I have a little surprise for you. I'm gonna need you to walk with me to the car. And I'm like, okay, cool. Cool. So I'm like, let's walk to the car. We walk to the car, right? This is the first time I meet this boy. I just want y'all to understand. It went from the DM to first time meeting. No. This is what he got me.
Adorbs.
Right? It's so red. Red flag much? But first time I meet the boy, he buys me this, and it had hearts on, and I felt like a little pressure because it's like the first time we meet, right? As if that's like not enough. Boy whoops out
Box of chocolate.
a box of chocolates. They're still in there. Would you like a piece of chocolate?
I'll never say no to chocolate, okay? So, thank you, player
There's
one.
still plenty of chocolate in here.
I'ma have me some chocolate.
I'ma have some chocolate.
I'ma have me some chocolate, boy.
I'ma have some chocolate. Okay, that was a big piece. And my story's still going on. Okay, I'm sorry.
That is big on my mouth.
It is pretty big, right?
That
The chocolate. The chocolate.
Delete now. Let's start afresh.
Mm-hmm. I'm sorry.
It's a lot.
It really is. So it was a lot for me to take in.
Mm-hmm.
No pun intended. No, I'm sorry. I didn't mean that.
Mr. A.
Okay.
Chocolate is good, y'all.
It's yummy. It's really good chocolate. Whatever. She got me the chocolate and the titty. And he filmed the entire thing.
Really?
Mm-hmm. The opening of the gift, he filmed it. And obviously when there's like a camera on you, there's like, that pressure.
It's pressure.
Yeah, but like I was also super surprised, like, whoa, it's the first time I meet you. And
I can go to capture
I capture a moment again.
like a boyfriend.
Like a boyfriend would. You think that it's worse? That's not the part that behooved me. What behooved me was he put it up on his status. The boy posted me
Day one.
day one. Like, hey, nice to meet you. My name is
Clean status.
Ling. Boom. Red flag teddy bear. Boom. Chocolates. Posted me. And you know how guys sometimes like post you? I'll put these to the side.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes guys will post you, but then they will hide like certain people. So like maybe you'll be the only one that sees that he
what it-
posted. Yeah. He actually sent screenshots of like girls reacting to the fact that he posted me. And the reason why he did that was like, he was like, no, I want you to know that I want a relationship with you. Like, I'm serious about you. I want everyone to know that, like, you are the person that I want to be with. I'm like, Jen, take me on a date first. I mean, you know what I mean? It's sweet, but it's a lot. And on that day, like, I was really tired, like, because I think we had been working so hard and I was exhausted. So I felt a little ill after our performance, and he insisted on taking me home. And in the artist lounge, we had food, we had everything. We had everything we needed in there. And he insisted on taking me home, buying me food, and, and I was like, okay, Jen, I guess you're nice. Let's do this. Of which we struggled to get the food, by the way, which was annoying because I was busy dying.
Yeah, you were so sick that night.
I really was. I was so sick that night. But then he took me home, and he was a real gentleman about it. And he said, okay, let's set a date. Monday, I want to take you out on a date. And for me, I was so flattered. Like, I was like, this is a man who knows what he wants, Let me get this. See, I'm afraid to even use words now because... Anyway, let me take that box out the way. So, cool. Monday comes through, and Gent is on time. Okay, wait. I'm, like, fast forwarding. Before then, we had a real discussion about, like, where do you want to go? Pick your favorite restaurant. I'm like, I'm loving this level of the game. What? I get to choose, options. I'm like, okay, cool. New York restaurant or Longhorn steak, and grill. A girl loves a steak. I'm like, Longhorn.
Let's
cool.
do this.
Right? Monday comes. I'm very excited. The girl is dressed to the nines. I'm in my favorite heels because I'm going to a steakhouse.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Gent is on time. He arrives. And he's not empty-handed. First date.
Still got a gift.
4:10. He bought me this. We still haven't used it, by the way.
I know what is this.
It's
Cooler.
a cool BBC grill and cooler.
We can buy as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He bought me this, and you know what he said? He's like, yeah, no, this is for the house. My boy.
Whose
for
house?
the house. Whose house? Anyway, yeah, he bought me this grill thing. I'm going to take it out for y'all to see. Like, it's still brand new. Like, I literally still haven't.
You are on the road and you want a bride.
Are you on the road? Do you want a bride while traveling? And a little bit of a drink? Get yourself a BBC grill and cooler. Or get yourself a nigga who will. Respond to your DMs, ladies. Gents are willing to spend money on y'all on things you will never use. Cool. So he got me then. First date, right? And I'm already thinking, oh my word, he bought me the BBC cooler and whatever for the house. Like, this guy's making like permanent decisions in my life, And he was like, okay, no, wait, before we go to the steakhouse, I want us to stop by at my house, which is our house now, because I want you to be my girlfriend. I'm like, I got a house too?
Girl.
I'm still at level 1 of this game.
You had a house.
I had a house. I'm like, oh, okay, we can stop by at your house before we go to the steakhouse. No problem. And cool, we go by to the house, and he's like, oh, come see your house. So I walk into my house, and boom, picnic set up in a cribbo, A whole picnic set up with, because I told him I love fruits. I love a good fruit salad. He had my favorite fruits. He had strawberries, the whole nines, like snacks, pretzels, plain yogurt, dips. He had the works. And I'm like, No, where's my steak? I wore heels for this. Oh my word. Picnicky in the house. And while some people will find that cute, for me it gives me a little bit red flag vibes because that's not what I wanted. Don't make me choose something and then you do the opposite of it.
I think surprise me with a picnic another day. Please.
Yeah. Second date, maybe.
Not the day you say you're taking me to a steak.
Exactly. Okay, cool. And then, so we're having the little picnic and I'm having the snacks and he's like in the kitchen now, and I'm like, okay, is the man gonna cook? He said, okay, I'm gonna cook for you. I'm like, cool. But I don't hear no pots doing nothing. So I'm like, maybe he's done cooking, because he picked me up during the afternoon, right? Yeah, it could have been done. Okay, he dishes out and then he comes through with the plates, right? With food on it. On that food was chips and chicken wings. Laugh with me. Because what? Give us the steak.
I look cute for a steak.
Chicken. Not even a full chicken away. Chicken away. I wanted it medium rare with a little red in the. And I'm sorry, y'all. It's just a lot, I just experienced it. I never really spoke about it. So the emotions are very new. So
Chicken wings.
chicken wings. The boy pulls out chicken wings and chips, and he wants to justify it as, oh, they're from Woolies. I don't give a damn. Where's my steak, my boy? Where's that? I wanted to go in. I was so touched, and so I'm like, let's just give the boy a chance, you know what I mean? Because he knew that my crush is Usher. He knew that very well, so he was playing Usher, and I was like, okay, I think I'll let it slide, because Usher's like half naked on the stage, and I'm alright right now. I'm okay. And he also bought me wine. He didn't drink, first of all. He didn't drink.
Oh, he doesn't drink.
He doesn't drink.
Oh, yeah.
So, but he bought me wine. So it was like, oh, cool, I guess, And, okay, so the date proceeded. We ate. It was cool. And then, I feel like it's the first date. We got to get to know each other, right? This boy says, let's play Truth or Dare.
There's a lot going on. How do you...
First of all, I'm eating on chicken. A chicken wing, okay? With chips. In a row. With a picnic set up. And now I'm supposed to play Truth or Dare?
Dressed up for Truth or Dare.
I'm dressed to the nines. With my favorite heels. Those heels make it to performances. And, they're special, man. Those heels are special. They made it to that boy's crib. Which was my house at the time. Okay, my boy, Truth or Dare, cool, let's play, right? But then now the dares are like, let me go through your phone, take your shirt off. I'm like, sir, BBC Cooler, how much was that? Do you want it back?
I don't have to ride on the road.
What's the return policy? I don't like eating and driving anyway. It's okay. It's okay, sir. I still haven't eaten the chocolates. You want those too? Because, wow. Cool. And as if that's not enough, he was like, oh no, let's put on a movie. Let's watch a movie. And it's like, okay, cool. This was like a late lunch type of date into evening. But then now it's like the evening, you know, and now you're trying to play games, and now it's like, let's watch a movie. A movie takes about 2 hours. You know what I mean? Very soon we'll be into the night. And okay, cool. I think that for me, as a woman, that's when it got scary. Because then I realized we're in his comfort zone, not mine. I don't know him. Yes, he bought me lavish gifts. He spent a lot of money. He has intentions. He's put me up on in his world, but I don't know him. And we're moving into the night after this gent had suggested so many, you know, things. And it was like a little scary for me, right? And I'm like, okay, cool. Oh, hey, he had bought that tin roof ice cream. You
Yeah.
know, the popular, yeah. Listen, he brought out the whole night. It's like, oh, we can even have ice. I'm like, yo, this is cool and all, but
Can we go?
it's just the first date, sir. You know? And this was when, you know, it was really alarming for me. Like, pull out all the red flags. Because then when it was time for me to go home, then it was trouble. Then it was like, you know, dodging, like, hey, can we go? Oh no, let's just watch this movie. Okay. Now we're watching the movie, and then it's like, no, my guy, no, no, sir, we gotta,
We're leaving.
you know. And apart from that weirdness, the chat the entire time was like, you know, now that I want you in my life, I really want you to. I want us to assume duties. You know, when I cook, you clean the dishes. I'm gonna need you to do my laundry. And I'm like, I just got here. I just arrived.
Doing your laundry.
I just arrived, say. I just arrived, and unfortunately, those are not my qualities.
Who said
No,
I'm
sorry.
staying?
I had not even decided. I had not. He was not even giving me a chance. Do you understand what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I was not even being given a chance. Let me go back to my notes before I derail and say things I'm not supposed to say. So at this point, I'm thinking, okay, this gent is a bullet sponge. Like, he's going in for the kill. Like, I felt like prey. I had been hunted and gathered, and I had to find my way out. You know what I mean? No, for real. And that was scary for me, you know? But there was like a crazy experience. I did go home eventually, with a lot of convincing. Like, the tactics, I won't even mention them, but it was a little scary at some point. Like, it was like, am I gonna have to call my best friend and say, girl, I know you're home chilling, but I need you to come pick me up? Because, and yeah, after that experience, I was like, no, I'm not safe here. I'm good, right? I'm good. So, mission abort mission.
Yeah, that ended fast.
Yeah. It was great. I still have all these things, but they just here as a reminder that a man will love bomb ya.
Red flags.
So red flags, right? Red flags. He posted me day one. Like, I just met you. We just met. He posts me, and I know I'm not the only one that saw that, because he sent me screenshots of girls like, oh my word, you have a girlfriend now. You know what I'm saying?
He has
And
decided.
he decided all by himself, and he claimed me before I decided how I felt.
Yeah.
And then, first date at your house, my guy, truth or dare, sir. I dare you to change your ways, please. And wanting me to spend the night on the first date, wanting me to assume duties like, oh, now that I served you with food, you have to go wash the dishes. I'm like, sir, I'm a star. Wrong one. I am sorry. If we're not getting help, then I'm out. I can't help you.
Bye.
Bye. And whoa. My red flags in the situation was, I was like, I didn't run. I thought, I was like, is this okay? Because I mean, this man is promising stability, and stability is what every woman desires, right? And he's coming through with these gifts, things that every woman would want. I want to be romanticized. I want to be called beautiful. I want to be bought. I don't know if I want the BBC girl, but like, I got it. And every woman wants that, but it's like, what does that come with? You know what I mean? I found myself questioning that, like, and that was a bit of a red flag for me, because if I was like, stable in my self-love and my self-awareness, I would have known immediately this is not a good situation for me. But I felt like, really, yeah, I felt like, I know it all happened so fast, but I feel like, I don't know, something should have been like, well, no. A teddy bear and chocolates first meet? I don't even know your name. I don't even know your name. Like, your Facebook name could be, you understand? I'll know your Facebook name. And I meet you for the first time and you're like, boom, teddy bear, chocolate. Posting you up on your bullet sponge. Just Call of Duty. That man was on it. So I don't know if you differ with how I feel about my.
No, definitely. He had a lot of
Right?
scary. Yeah, like he was crazy. He's crazy. Come in slow. This is not the racist.
Three.
That's lies.
Oh,
Get to know me. Get to know me. Like, really get to know me.
Yeah.
Okay?
And I've been on Earth for 30-some years. It's a lot to get to know.
Get to know
And
me.
it takes time. A lot of time.
No, it was crazy for that.
Yeah, that was my story. Let me take a sip.
Let's take a sip.
Yeah. I'm still good though.
Still alive.
I'm still alive.
Okay. My story.
I haven't heard anything. She hasn't told me nothing.
About the story.
Nothing. I'm like so here we go.
The story happened a couple years ago.
Mm-hmm.
So this NPC.
These NPCs.
He was an NPC for the longest time. For the longest time. And then I decided, you know what? Let's upgrade him, Let's give him,
let me
give him lines and shit. And sure, level 1, it was cool. The hangouts were cool.
Yeah.
He wasn't from here, so it was always nice to have conversations about where he's from and where I'm from and just his perspective on things, right? But also there's a part of me that just felt like, is this convenience or do I like it here?
Damn.
Yeah. Anyways, in level 1, it was nice. It was cool.
Yeah.
The hangouts, we'd play games. I bought my Xbox. It really was. It was interesting. He was a cool guy. Time goes on. Level 2 now. So he's meeting the friends and, I'm talking about him now. Talking about him. It's still nice. Unfortunately, was it? Yeah. Couple months in.
Yeah.
No, not yet. I'm lying. It was still nice. I'm lying. It was still nice. And then, I worked out of town. Remember?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I worked out of town. Couple of months later, I think we're still on level 2 at that time. I'm on my way home. Yeah. Plus, we were going out that night. All of us. So I'm on my way to Bloom. And I think
Was it the night we went to Cuba?
No.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Where was I? My profile picture. I'm on my way to Bloom. So my profile picture is you. You or Tehu. One of my friends. And his reaction is, damn, who's that?
Sir. What you mean?
His excitement. I'm like, you're a little excited. I left it. I was like, you know what? I'll deal with this. I'm on the road.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to die.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Later that night, sharp, we all meet up. We're clubbing. I don't know what was happening, but it was nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. It's good. We're good. We're having fun. Later that night, nigga
Yeah.
hits me with a, I love you. Look at her melt.
Not olive juice.
Olive juice. Olive juice. Olive juice, you too.
Olive juice, you too. What? What happened that night that made him?
I don't know. I was just there not knowing what to say.
Temper's full.
Oh, you love me. Okay. And I'm like, I love you too.
You said it back.
I said it back.
I love you, but like.
I was going back to Kimberly, and at the time he was leaving. He was leaving, so
No.
player was leaving and was moving out of town, so it was like whatever.
Yeah.
And even with the work stuff, like when he left for work, like it's not make sure, man. Because sometimes he'd say he's here and then also speak about another place, and you're like, are you here or are you there? You know? Was those type of... and I'm just like...
The math wasn't mathing.
The math wasn't mathing. During all of this. During all of this. Shabu, he moves, and then a couple months later now, he's somewhere else now, completely. It's Tsego's birthday.
Oh, that was a lit night. I won't forget that night.
I have Tsego up, right? Tsego, yeah, she's on my status. Nigga's like, are you in Joburg? He comments on that picture and says, are you in Joburg? Do you, rage quit. Rage quit? You know rage quit? Like, I'm a face to this guy. This guy doesn't even know me. He thought I'm Tsego. He thought I'm the girl I put up on my status.
And they look so different, yo. Like,
Tsego's got big eyes.
she does.
Yeah, I put up my friend for her birthday, and he's like, hey, are you in Joburg? And I'm like, I'm a face. A forgettable one.
Oh, my word.
And mind you, during all of this, he complains a lot. Bad habits. Always complaining. Always complaining. And all self-absorbed. Like, everything was about him, and we could never celebrate me. And I barely celebrate myself. Allow me to celebrate myself.
Allow the girl to celebrate herself.
Never. Like, we'd either be talking about him because he's sad, or we talk about him because he got some good news somewhere. Yeah.
Selfish.
Anyways, then basically, where we at? He ghosts me. After that, Casper the friendly ghost.
Was he friendly?
Was he
friendly? Because
Was he?
that was some stupid cow thing to do.
This nigga. Yeah, ne? Guys,
Yeah.
we go through things.
Yeah.
Where am I in this story? Oh, he ghosted me, right? He ghosts. Does this nigga not come? And it's years, right? A good 4 years even. This nigga comes back with, I love you.
The famous words.
No hello. Sorry, I was gone. No, hey, can we talk? I love you.
What?
I love you.
I love you. So what must you do now?
I don't know. How many red flags there, guys?
That is love bombing.
This man loved I love you.
And I love you puts like pressure on you, ne?
It
Was that unnecessary?
It does. It really does. It really, really does. Like,
Nasty.
you love me. How about we talk about these years? What?
Where had you
Love.
been? Well, hello.
Hello.
Yeah.
Mputse ka maphelo. How have you been?
From
He comes back with I love you.
wow.
Yeah. I love you. And I basically feel like we never really left level 2. We could never really graduate from level 2, and it literally ended right there and then. And it's crazy because this I love you came back this year. Only this year. Yeah, the one after the ghosting. Guys.
Yo, we're talking about
Yeah.
2015, 16?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's 2023.
And then yeah. That I love you, that latest one, yes. It's very recent. It's 2023, yes.
Guys. So.
And you know what? Yeah, that was that. It ended right there. And I was just like, can I not reply? Can I? Yeah. No.
I know.
And yeah. That guy had a lot of red flags.
What were the red flags though, like for you? Like,
The fact that we were always talking about him. Like,
narcissist.
Ways.
Oh.
Always. He's happy. Yes, we're talking about him. He's sad. We're consoling him. It's going to be okay, you know?
Yeah.
Or the complaining as well. I hated it. I felt like you complain a lot. You complain a lot. He did that a lot.
And was doing
a
very
lot.
good for himself in life, yeah. For a person that complained a lot, was really doing really good. Like, really good.
Yeah, and we're not saying, all these things will solve your problems, but, just try to enjoy.
The life you've built for yourself.
Yeah. You've worked hard. Enjoy it.
Wow.
And I guess the lying. The lying.
Yeah, how do you keep up with all
Stories.
that?
You see, lying, you gotta keep up with the stories. So, and then now you don't remember details. Tell me you are here, Kanti, you are there.
A whole psychology graduate, honors and all. You think she won't remember?
I listen.
She listens real good. Real good.
Yeah, that was my red flag story. I feel like, I never spoke about this guy.
Yeah, we never really did. Oh, damn. Wow. Glad he's gone though. Right?
It's fine. It's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay. It's fine. It's fine.
It's fine.
I got one more story.
One more story.
One more story. Let's pull out the Xbox one more game.
Yeah, you got more exciting stories.
Exciting or traumatic?
Traumatic. Traumatic.
They're very traumatic. Yesterday, my little sister, as I was packing this box, because I was fusing, she looks at it, she looks in it, and she's like, well, thank heavens gents don't pull all these stunts on me. I'm happy with my man. We hustle together. Yes. Yeah. We take our time together. I'm happy with him. This girl, I'm good. My little sister, little. And she's 9 years younger than me. And this is what I'm going through. Anyway, this is another one. The owner of this Xbox, the big Xbox. This one was a friend of mine. We were friends for like a very long time. we are best friends, and him and
His best friend.
Yeah, it was like a bestie type of situation. So they dated at the time, the friends, and we were the wingmen for like a long time. And he tried asking me out, but then I rejected him because I was in this vicious, toxic relationship that I loved so much. Oh my word, the car payment guy, yeah, that one. Anyway, so I was too into that, and I was like, no, I got a man. So we became friends, and we stayed friends for a while, like for a very long time. Even after their situation ended, we stayed friends.
Yeah.
And so, fast forward, last year, level 1, do 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 do. FPS. Like this boy, he's an Xbox boy. Like, so he knows the game. He's very ruthless with the game. Like, he knows, you know. So I was like, this is a good character who knows the tricks and the works, right? We're friends. We hang out, and I'm gonna mention that it was during a time in his life where he was going through a lot, like a lot of traumatic things were happening for him in his life. And it low-key brought us closer as friends because I, for one, had experienced half of what he had experienced, so we could relate. You know, we were low-key, I'd say trauma bonded, or is it, you know, something like that. Like, we could relate on that point. So we spent a lot of time together. He would talk to me about how he felt. Not really, but like he would try. And I would try to get things out of him so that we could just talk. And then one day, this was January, like towards the end of January. January. What is January? The cabbage month.
The healthiest month.
Cabbage month, lala. The boy, we're chilling, and he's like, hey, what are you doing this weekend? I'm like, chilling. What's up? He's like, want to go to Cape Town? Sir! Sir! I threw the cabbage to the side. I said, what? Huh? Yes. Yes, I want to go to Cape Town. Let me clear my schedule, which was very clear.
Yeah.
But let's clear that schedule. Let's hit Cape Town. He's like, are you sure? I'm like, wait, are you sure?
Yeah.
Because, and then he goes in on like, hey, seriously, you know, I want us to go as friends. We've been friends for a very long time now. You've been in my life for quite some time. So literally when I thought of, because it was his birthday. It was his birthday the coming week. Yeah, it was his birthday month. So it was like, I thought, who would I want to go to Cape Town with? Because I've always wanted to go to Cape Town. And he's like, who? Oh no, he asked me first, what's my favorite coastal area? That's how he started this thing. And I was like, all right, Cape Town, man. You know, then he was like, what are you doing this weekend? Yeah, and then I was like, then he was like, I was like, what? So I'm like, okay, cool. Then he said, you know, we have the chat. Like, no, I know we're friends and we're going as friends. I have always wanted to celebrate my birthday in a coastal area, Cape Town being a dope place because I don't think he had ever been, or it was, I don't think it was his first time. So he was like, and I thought, who would I want to go with? And he's like, you're the first person that came to my mind.
Ring.
Number one, splashing, it's a hit to me, off the charts. That was me. Huh? He was like, you girl, you're the, and I'm not even trying to think nothing. You know, I'm not even trying to think, is this crazy? I'm thinking bikini. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's my mind. I'm like, bikini, sun-kissed, okay. Yeah, let's toiletries, let's pack. Because
Where we at?
so after he explained, I'm like, okay, cool. No, let's do this. He's like, are you sure? You know? And I'm like, are you sure? He's like, girl, yes, I want to go with you as friends. Say no more, sir. Say no more. I remember like a day or two before, I had a sore throat. Remember? I was
you were a
feeling
little worried, yeah.
Yeah, a little off. Like I was really, really feeling sick, and I was like, I am getting on that plane.
Oh my God, John.
With Taliwa, pins to make a dance. Oh, the shit is popping, pins to make a dance. I was like, no, I'm getting on. I'm getting on that. And okay, so he's after the are you sure? Then he was like, I'm booking the plane. I'm like, we's flying. He books.
You trying to drive to Cape Town?
Listen, no, I didn't,
I get it.
So he booked the flight. I'm like, okay, books a return. Okay, we're flying to and fro. Sweetie, we in the air.
The whole time.
We in the air. Listen, we ain't touching
Birdies.
What gravity? What you talking about?
It's a bird.
We all up in the cloud. Is it a bird? Is it a plane? It's just Kelly up in the air, sweetie. Oh my word. We land in Cape Town. He booked us at this nice ass hotel. We got fetched by the shuttle from the hotel. We get there. Literally, the hotel was like right opposite the beach. Like I could walk to the beach.
Vibes.
Okay. When I opened my window,
Water, water, water. Wavy.
everything feeling wavy.
Wavy.
Everything's just wavy. Huh? Kore at night, see
breezing, be breezy.
the breeze be breezing. First night we go out for dinner. I'm dressed to the nines. I'm looking good. Boys hyping me up like, girl, you look
Hell
so.
yeah.
And I'm just like, yes, sir. Yes, friend. Yes, friend. I look good. Went out for dinner. The next day, we took a walk to the beach. Like, I was in my bikini all day because, I'm just, I'm walking to the beach. I did yoga at the beach. He took a video of me doing yoga at the beach. We chilled at the beach. There were restaurants around the area, so that's where we'd eat. We'd always, try new things.
It's nice
And right, and we also did quad biking. Went to the dunes. Oh my word! I fell flat on my back. Quad bike upside down and all.
I had an incident too, and I was like, I don't want to be like my best friend.
So you didn't fall?
I let it go. Like I was going this way,
Yeah.
and I was going fast, but it was going this way, and I wanted to go this way.
And then
So I was scared to do this because I was like, I don't want to get her say she failed. So
I fell.
I'm gonna let it just slowly just.
So
then
you
I
let it
will-
go?
Yeah. No. I
Oh.
didn't force it. I just let it go where it wanted to.
Uh-huh.
Then I steered it back. Then I came.
You were on it. You were on
Yeah.
it. Girl, I got it. Listen.
Exactly.
It
I was
flew
scared.
over me. Like, what? Before you know it, that quad bike is upside down. So is she.
I think I was trobes. That's why.
That was so.
Your story stuck with me.
The steams afterwards traumatized because I felt like in the beginning of the ride. So you can imagine. And you know how huge that place is. Like,
the steep's
we
so
had to.
steepy.
Oh my word! When we got to the steep, I'd always have to stop, and then the guy would come just help me down because I was like, I am not falling on my back again.
Not again.
No. And he was just like, he was so proud of me. Like, he was like, I'm so proud of you. Like,
Yeah.
you soldiered on, like, you fell and you got right back onto this. I'm like, of course I had to. Like, I'm already embarrassed enough.
Yeah.
The worst thing I do is cry. Then I'd be, so I'm holding it
Get
down.
back
Like,
on.
I'm a thug. I am a thug,
She's
sir.
She's a thug first.
Thug first. So we took pictures.
Yeah.
That was a nice experience. And he posted me too. Like throughout the whole ordeal, he was posting me. And people were asking questions, obviously. Like, first he was posting himself, right? And then people were just like, okay, so beachfront, you're at a hotel, what's going on? Then he posted me. Then they were like, whoa, because they know us as friends. So it was like a shock to everybody. Like, what's going on with y'all? And cool. We just didn't care or whatever, you know. Yeah. So while we're in Cape Town, we went shopping as well, and he knows I'm very big on meditation and like yoga and stuff. So then he got me a scented candle. I used it up. It's empty now. But I used this glass thing as a holder.
For the other glasses, for other candles.
Isn't it cute? Yeah.
It is, yeah.
Yeah. And he bought me that at some, like, what do you call this store? It's called Africology. Where they sell like bath salts, and it's a very pricey store. And I was just like, yes, smelling all the bath salts. I got all the bath salts and everything. Got me all that. He tried to give me ear pods.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and I said no because I was feeling bad. But now I regret. I'm like, damn, I should have said yes. But I'm like, no. Yeah, I'm like, no. He already spent so much on me, you know.
Yeah.
I was, you know, and it was also like bringing up insecurities of mine. Like, I kind of started questioning whether I deserved this because he's not asking anything from me. And I was like, you know, like, this is too much. Like, and if they started offering things and I'd be like, no, it's okay. You don't have to give me no, it's okay. But he was very generous with his money. Like, not stingy at all, which was very cute. Cool. And then I was in my premenstrual phase. So the girls' moods were swinging like Jungle Over. And I warned him. I'm like, listen, you know, it's that time. So, you know, I need to recollect myself quite a bit. Like, and also spending time with someone like that. It was the first time as friends we spent so much time in each other's spaces. And even the wind is winding because it was a lot. Like, it was a lot. Like, he never stopped talking. Like, never. Like, never. Like, never. See how I'm going on and on and on right now? That was him the entire time. He never stopped talking. And I just, oh my God, it was driving me crazy. Oh my God. I'm gonna come back with a case. I'ma kill it. I can't catch a case.
Not in Cape Town.
Not in Cape Town. And, you know, that was like I think that was one of the red flags for me because at that point, also, I don't know if it's a red flag for me, like if it's my red flag, but like at that point, I already started imagining us in a relationship because it already felt relationshipy.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like, why would you take me here? He has so many friends. He has so many guy and girl friends.
Yeah.
So why me? It felt, you know. And of course, because we've shared a little kiss here and there, of course, I'd think that, you know. So then, we also went out to Cabana. While we were out there, we turned up. Like, it was nice. And we sat down and we spoke, and he asked me how I would feel about a relationship. So I'm like, level 2. So we got to level 2. Upgrade, baby. And he started asking me how I would feel, where I stand with relationships, how I would feel about being in a relationship with him.
Yeah.
And in that moment, I mean, maybe it was the sea breeze hitting me hard, and our sun kissed, and now everything was beautiful, and the seafood was having me good. I was just like, oh yeah, relationship? I'm so open to that. Like, with you, of course. If this is a hint of my life with you, then of course. And then he spoke about, he'd been thinking about being in a relationship with me for a very long time. And then I remembered the time he asked me out, and I rejected him. And I was like, whoa, he's like, this guy really likes me. If, you know, that's what my thought was. But apparently that's also a red flag if a guy chases you for a lot of years. Apparently.
Really?
So. Yes. Apparently if a man truly loves you and you reject him, he's gone. But if he has a mission, he'll chase. 100%. So
Just went straight to someone right now, damn. It's true.
So, So I'm like, whoa, this guy really likes me, you know? And he said, yeah, but my biggest fear is I don't know where I would fit in your life. And I was like, but like, what do you mean by that? And he's like you're a star, you know? And your star shines so brightly. Like, you know what you're about. You're in the art. You know what your career moves are. You know what you want to do next. I can't see where I fit. Like, I don't know if the dynamic would make sense. Like, if I can, you know, reach the bar, you know? And in that moment, I should have been like, mission abort. But I was like, you'll be my right hand man.
Awesome.
Didn't Janet Jackson date like a musician, you know? Didn't these stars date like, you know? I'm like, I can do that. I can be a big star and take you on. Take you on, baby. You is cute. And so I was like, okay, cool. Maybe I need to dim my light a little bit. Another red flag. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because he had already pointed how that makes him feel some type of way. And it would also show up in when we spoke about our careers, because he does a 9 to 5, but he's really into music but not pursuing it at all. But I'm pursuing my music. So every time I speak about my music, he'd find that opportunity to jump on and talk about what he's trying to do. So I felt like he was dimming my experience. Like, it's like, dude, I'm not, like, this is my work. So you can't really like say, but because you go to work all day and then you do this part time. So we can't compare. But we were comparing. And it's fine. You know what I mean? And I would do things by myself. Like we were organizing events and I wouldn't really include him. And he would be bothered by it. We're not even Oh, no, wait. I skipped a few phases. Before that, we would go out a lot. Like, we'd eat out a lot. He loved going to restaurants, trying new things. Like, and it had been our thing since our friendship. Like, in varsity, he'd come pick me up random when he had lunch, and we'd go out for lunch. So it was our thing. So we'd go to a lot of restaurants a lot. But he was not really happy with his weight. And I was in a very healthy phase of my life. And I was really trying to steer him into that direction and be like, yo, we can do this together. Like, I really can help you. Like, I'm here for you, friend. I know you're going through a lot, and I think a healthier lifestyle would help the both of us. But he'd be like, yeah. But it would never happen, you know? He had a whole treadmill that was like a clothing rack. And I was like, we can just move these clothes in there, put them to the side, get on this treadmill, and he just wouldn't. No, I'm not even trying to make fun of the J. I'm just saying, like, these were unhealthy. These were red flags. Like, if someone's not willing to work on themselves at that point, who are you to come into their life and try to make a difference in their lives? But I thought, I'm a superhero, and I studied, like, I know human brains. What? I can do this. I know this man. You know, Bob the Builder, can you fix it? Skille Bobina.
Not
Bobina. So I would really encourage, I'm like, it would be nice if we went to the park instead of going to a restaurant one day. Let's just go buy healthy stuff, and you know. And he, yeah, but it would never really happen. So anything and everything we did was anything and everything he wanted to do, and we did a lot of everything that he wanted to do. So we'd go out a lot, like we'd eat out a lot. I was a spoiled hand, like, hard. Oh wait, guys, at the airport I got an airport baby.
Oh yeah,
Boys, I better
forgot
sick
about
with
that
these
baby.
teddy bears. I was really grumpy, like, because as I was telling you, I was having my mood swings, so I was a little moody at the airport. Then he was like, do you want something to make you feel better? And I was like, yeah. Then he got me this very expensive little baby.
Airport baby.
Airport baby. I don't know how expensive these are. I call her Blue. Anyway, so
Our Blue.
I'm sorry. Sorry, Blue.
Blue.
Anyway. My bad. Not really, but okay. So, moving towards February, right? So this was like towards the end of January, ne? to Valentine's. We're going out.
Well,
Listen, my posts those days, I was living it up. Like I didn't care. I was just posting. So 14th of February, boom. Boys set up reservations, everything. We're sorted. We have a dinner date. Everything's, cool. And we go out on the date. It was nice. And then we go back to his place. And when we got back to his place, Valentine's, Lala.
their books.
Their books, Dee. The boy has this box whipped out. It's nicely tied with a bunch of flowers on top of it. And I'm just in awe after that beautiful date, on Valentine's Day. And I'm like, and while I'm in awe, I'm opening my gifts. He takes a video of me while these boys are taking videos. Proof.
Still like content.
But still like a content. Taking a video of me. And I'm very good at receiving gifts on camera. Yo, I'm amazing at those. Like,
You have all the surprise faces.
oh my God, you didn't have to.
All of the
I
reactions.
got them all. So then while I'm like, raveling, he got me like fragrances. He got me candles because I really like candles. And while I'm like, he's like, will you be my girlfriend? Yes. Yes.
Terry,
Yes.
how does he not get the girl?
How do you
How
say no?
does he not
Look at how
get
big this box is went.
Yeah, look at it.
He looked at it. Will you be my girlfriend? I'm like, oh my
Okay,
God, when was the last time a nigga asked me to be? I'm always going with the flow. This one is asking. I'm like, yes, sir. Yes, I'll be your girl. It's your girl.
It's a girl.
It's a girl. I said yes. I'm like, okay, cool. So then we start dating, right? So he also said the reason why I asked you out on Valentine's Day because I want our anniversary to be really memorable. He really wanted it to be like very. I was like, oh my God, he was so sweet for that. And then cool. Right. So now we are dating. It's official. I'm the girlfriend. I get introduced to the friends. We hang out with the friends now. But then we're hanging out with the friends a little too much.
A lot.
Like, oh, hey, we're going to watch movies with friends. You can come if you want. If I want. I'm a girlfriend. It's your girl.
It's a girl.
It's a girl. But and those were the offers. Oh, we're doing this we're bright, and the friends were always at his place. I understood he was going through a lot, and the friends he needed his friends around at that time. But for me, it was toxic to a point, like because I feel like when you're going through a lot, sometimes you need time alone to reflect, and friends sometimes are not there to sit you through the thing. They want to distract you out of the thing, and that was the mandate. Like it was always partying, drinking, and it was like, but when do you deal with your life, And it got in between our relationship as well. Like their friends felt the need to just really be involved, It made me feel uncomfortable, but he felt like it was okay. So it was like, okay, cool, whatever. And so I wouldn't go to to some of the friend hangouts because I was like, I want to spend time with you alone. Let's go do yoga. Let's go chill in the park. Let's go play basketball. He liked playing basketball. I'm like, let's go play basketball because you've been saying you want to work on your body image. And so if I suggest things like that, I'd be stood up. The boy would be like, okay, cool, we'll meet up on Friday. Friday comes, the girl's dressed, waiting for the boy. And he wouldn't show up. Like he'd literally be stood up every time to a point where, because I was a people pleaser, I wouldn't really confront situations. I'd just keep quiet because I wanted to look cool. I got to a point where I asked, like, I was like, hey, like, we're not, spending that much time together. Yo, but I asked you if you wanted to come, and
I don't want to chill with your friends.
you know what I mean. But he was just like, but that's the offer that I gave you, and you said nah. And I'm like, but then I want to, and he'd be like, I really feel like you don't understand me, and you always misinterpret what I want to say, And I was like, my brain was glitching. Like, am I crazy? Am I crazy? We was just in Cape Town a few weeks ago, sir. You was all over me, sir. Like we were spending so much time when we got back. You know what I mean? Because sometimes people would be like, we'd go on a vacation and you think, the money, we don't have money anymore now. I see when I have money again. No. Carried on. Like we were going out. He was spending like a lot of money. And so it didn't make sense to me, like, why you can't make time for me. You know what I mean? And then he also developed this habit of, like, having his friend take me home. Like, if we hang out, then he'll ask his friend to take me home. And I'm like,
Shaufa.
weird. But okay, And then one day I told him, I'm not really comfortable with your friend taking me home. And his first question to me was, what did he do to you? So then I was like, so why would you put me in a situation with a gent that you would believe would do something to me? Like, why is that your first reaction? Like, what did he do to you? And then he also liked this phrase of, oh, my friends are wolves. My friends are wolves. When they go out, always trying to get girls, And with me, I just want to turn up and have fun. But the guys, they always focus on getting girls. And I'm like, ain't the wolf a pack? Every time. That was the story, And if he was not with me, he was out with the boys. He was out with the wolves.
And he's not
and he's not. He was supposed to pick me up, then he doesn't, or he doesn't reach out, or then I'm just there with my anxious attachment style, freaking out, asking myself questions like, who is he with? Are they meeting girls? Are they, And at that point, I was like, it's too soon for me to be feeling like this. Like,
it's too early.
Few weeks into the relationship, a few weeks in, and it got so weird and sour that like we couldn't really talk, And when I try to confront situations, he'd gaslight me, like straight up say, I never said that. I'm like, but you just said that 5 minutes ago. And then he'd be adamant, no, I never said that. You don't understand me. You just misinterpret things I say. And I'm like, and at some point I did believe it, And then at some point, my menstrual cycle was a issue in the relationship.
What?
My cycle was an issue. Like, if say I'm PMSing, oh my gosh, you're just using that as an excuse. If I'm experiencing period pains, you'll just tough it out. Like, you'll be fine. Like, not even do you need anything or this was like the last, like, oh, hit me up when you're done with your period. Sir. And so, yeah, and that happened in the space of
too short.
3 months, I think. 3 months. And eventually we broke up because I guess I didn't check up on him during Easter. I don't even celebrate Easter, but I got dumb because why didn't you check up on me on Easter? Jesus was crucified and stuff. I'm like, well, sir, I'm sorry. And yeah, I gracefully bowed out of that situation. And for me, the red flags was love bombing. And that's my experience, like, with guys. Like, it's that spectrum. They either love bomb me, like, boom, 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 t, 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 boom, grenades. Or it's the bare minimum. There's never really like a.
Some
It's either the lavish.
stability.
Nothing. The same. It's been like that for quite some time now. Like they're either extravagant or broken crazy. You know, and broken crazy. So for me, and that's why I decided to be single because I felt like I need a break. Like I can't with relationships and their red flags. It's a lot for me, and I also didn't want to seem like, you know how I am, right? Like I don't want to seem like a bad person by like just bashing and bashing, but I wanted to like reflect back on like why am I experiencing this? Why am I going through this? And I think it was because it's either when I show up for myself, I either overdo or underdo. So when I notice that that's what I do, that's when I reflect, that's when I attract those kind of relationships as well. You know what I mean? Like if I'm underdoing, I'll attract a man that's underdoing. If I'm overdoing, like to my detriment, you know what I mean? Then I'll attract a guy that overdoes. Because when I overdo things, a week later I'm tired already. I don't want to do.
Exactly.
Yeah. So then I experienced that with gents as well. So then I decided, no, let me just show up for myself consistently every day. And I haven't attracted a guy since. And it feels pretty good to be single, I won't lie. But at the same time, it's like, what does that mean? You know what I mean? Like, because now I feel like I'm at the healthiest point of my life. Like I'm really showing up for myself in a very healthy way. I used to be an anxious attachment type of girl. I'm not anymore. Well, I kind of still am because it takes a while to unlearn those things. Yeah. But I'm unlearning things. When I recognize a habit, I'm like, whoa, let's reevaluate. But yeah, it's just been silent. Like there haven't been any candidates. But I guess this is like really my single time.
Maybe.
Yeah, and I genuinely appreciate it. But when it comes to dating, love bomb me or nothing. I'm kidding. I'm tired of being love bombed. Please stop love bombing me, guys. Unless if it's Dubai or something, then I mean maybe.
We can do that.
I'm kidding, but
We can bomb all the way to Dubai.
don't bomb me, please. I'm tired of being love bombed.
Love bombing.
And that was the game. It was a pretty intense game, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's keep it 100.
Yeah, damn.
Yeah, it's getting more and more tense
Keep
actually.
100. How are we doing this?
So keeping it 100, we have a few lines, well, a few things, and we're gonna identify whether or not they are red flags or not. And if it's your red flag, let's keep it 100 and say, yo, this is me. If it's a red flag you've experienced, then say, I've experienced this. And if you feel like, I can explain. It's a safe space here. You can explain. Yeah.
All right.
Let's go. So here's like there's little red flags in there. So if you relate, whip out your red flag and wave it. Number one.
Number one, someone who can't manage their time. I'm big on time. Time is a thing for me. Like a really big thing for me. Don't waste my time. Don't make me wait. All the time. Every time we need to meet up,
Yeah.
there's always a delay. It's a thing for me.
I'm not really good with time. So that's like, it's my red flag. Yeah, African time.
She's an African timer.
I'm not gonna claim that. I'm not, but yeah, I'm working on it. You found me ready today, Nay.
She was ready, so.
It's not a yeah. Hey, someone who's always a victim. Is that a red flag?
How are you always a victim? How? 10 people can't say the same thing about you. And you're like, they're wrong.
Yeah.
Go revisit.
Nah.
Go have a sit down with yourself. You can't be a victim all the time.
And also these like pity parties. Pity parties aren't cool, guys. Like
Exactly.
they're really
Can't
not
do any
cool.
good.
If you want to have a pity party, I'm not saying don't have one, but if it's a pity party, let it be a reflective party.
Yeah, we're not saying don't feel things.
Yes, reflect on what you're going through, but don't make it a pity party. Make it a reflective party. Like, why is this happening? Where is this coming from? How can I improve?
You see?
Not, oh my God, this is what I'm going through. I need it. No. We're tired.
Going through stuff.
We're tired. Shut up.
A big talker. I mean, they are reflex because you're actually lying. You're lying to me.
Big talkers. Very big with our talks.
And that's it.
Yeah, Cape Town guy was a talker.
Yeah.
He was a big talker, so.
Talker.
A little too much. Video calling all the time. Oh my word. I've gone through that. Oh my word. Yes. Oh my word. Give me all them red flags. All the time. Like, good morning. Hey, how are you doing? What are you doing now? Oh, I'm doing this. Oh, all the time. And that's how they check. They stalk you. Like, oh, so now I see this is where you're at. This is what you're doing. And the minute you don't answer, then it's, what are you doing? Who are you with? Are you cheating on me?
Mm-hmm. Red flag.
Sir, if you bother me one more time, I will. I'm kidding. I won't. But don't push me. Orders for you. Oh, my word. I've gone through that.
That is a red flag.
Like, I like a man who's like assertive and stuff. But like, I know sometimes it takes me a while to order like my food. Don't order for me.
Yeah, you can order
Don't
for me
decide
if I say, you know what?
I don't know what I want.
I don't know what I want. Yeah, I want to try something new. Yeah.
Otherwise,
If I ask.
Yeah. Otherwise, don't order
I don't
for
ask.
me. If I don't ask,
Don't do it.
Yeah. Please. It's my food. It's my stomach, my digestive system. And
Someone that disturbs your hustle. Yeah, don't get in the way of work. What are you doing? What are you doing?
all of them. Because listen, like,
What do you
first
call
of all, I'm an artist, and I'm gonna crop this part of the video and send it. Like, if I get into a relationship, every guy must see this. I'm an artist. First of all, I am art. I'm creative, and all I ever do is create. When I'm in my element, I'm creating and I'm happy. And I work so hard that like my hustle just keeps me so busy. You know what I mean? If you want to keep me happy, celebrate me, gents. Okay? Embrace the fact that I hustle. I'm not doing this 9 to 5 thing. I'm not going to come home and cook for you as my boyfriend. That's not happening. I'm a star. It is a must that I must arise and shine.
Glory.
So please. You must know when you come at me that my hustle comes first. My music comes first. My art comes first. Don't get in between that, because I will never get in between a man's hustle. You and your money as a man, I will never. I will celebrate you. I will, motivate you. I will encourage you. I will hype you up. Do that say, my boy. Do that say. A pick me. Yeah. That's a red flag. That's a red flag, yeah.
Pick me.
Pick me. I used to be like that, hey? Like, but not really like pick me, but like I used to just do things that I wouldn't really be okay with just for the sake of being cool. Like, yeah, I'm a cool girl. We could go with the flow. What flow? Tell me what I am. Heck. What flow? Flow's for the water. I know I'm 70% water, but damn. Like, at least let me know what I am. A liar.
Obvious, yo.
All of the red flags. Don't lie, bro.
Don't lie.
Because then you have to remember your lie.
And we remember details, you see.
Yeah,
And then
we
you're not going to be able
listen.
to keep up with your... Don't do it.
Women listen, Clay. They will remember.
Don't lie.
So, yeah. A mommy's boy. Yeah.
yeah, there's
nothing wrong with loving your
healthy,
mama.
yeah, and then there's
unhealthy. Like,
yeah.
I ain't your mama. Like, no.
Number one.
Point blank, I'm not your mom. I will never be your mom. Your mom is your mom for a reason. And I'm not going to assume her duties. She did what she had to do. She held you down. If I come into your life, I assume a completely different role. You know what I mean? So,
Your mom.
if you want me to be your mama, it's not going to work for me. Sorry.
The last.
Netflix and chill.
We all know.
Let's see like a Netflix and chill. Let's see like a Netflix and chill. Oh no, let's Netflix and chill. Even before after the ding.
Oh no.
Bro.
Relax.
Relax.
The end just dropped.
Ding. The end just dropped,
Give it-
bro. And he's already. First scene. Second scene. How do you toast your girlfriend? We're not even halfway through I want to know who the main character is in the movie. Who's the main character in the movie? You look a little tense. Sir.
Masseuse.
Masseuse. Back off. Spa day is on Mondays. Okay. Please. But yeah, Netflix and chill.
try out
If
those
a guy
guys.
says, "Hey, let's Netflix and chill," run for your life.
And the dates don't have to be complicated. That's the thing, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, you can take me out for ice cream.
Like I said,
yeah.
let's go to the park.
Yeah,
Let's
can chill in the
actually
park.
not at your house. Don't make a
Yes,
picnic in your
yeah.
house and
We can
tap
chill
me
in a
there.
park,
Let's go
yeah.
to the park.
Feel the breeze.
Breezing, look at the sun, get that vitamin D. Like, be in public. Like,
Netflix and chill.
getting. That N will be stand for nasty stuff. Nasty
Not
things.
nasty
I
stuff.
promise you.
Oh no.
But yeah,
The Xbox.
the Xbox.
It's been great.
It really
Had
has
a
been.
good time.
It's been
A lot of
pretty-
stories.
It's been pretty great, hey.
Things learned.
Yeah. Do you have any interesting stories? I mean, if you do, if you're still here and you have an interesting story, share it with us. Like,
Share.
yeah, so that we can identify more red flags. If you want to define a red flag, then define it. Otherwise, if you don't have much to say, then leave a little red flag in the comment section.
Don't red flag us, please.
Please. And yes, look out for red flags, guys. They're pretty
out-
real. That's the tip of the
Yeah.
day.
Don't ignore them.
Don't ignore a red flag. Even if it looks orange, that's very close to red. Get away from it. You know what I mean?
Ignore.
Green flags all the way. All the way. And also acknowledge your own red flags, eh? Like, as a human being. Like,
Yes.
yeah. We're not perfect.
We're not perfect.
Point, like, acknowledge your red flags. And if it's something that needs a lot of work, take your time working on it. Like, you have all the time in the world. Like, your best investment is you. So don't rush into getting into situations, because red flag is a real thing. Otherwise,
Yeah, man.
thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys. Thank you so much.
Yeah. I feel a little vulnerable right now because I opened up so much. So,
Yes, you did.
yeah. I'm just going to go and finish my wine, take a few deep breaths, and come back and say, you're not going through all that anymore. You are fine now. It's
For
your
real.
past. That was your past. But yeah, thank you guys so much for vibing with us.
Thank you for vibing.
We love you guys so much.